Hi Hannah, thank you for joining me today. Hannah Stringer is Head of Marketing from Moneypenny, and I'm going to run through some questions with you. Are you ready?
I'm ready, go for it.
Good, okay. First off, what's the most rewarding element of your role?
I think seeing the team develop. We've got a team of 25, so seeing them grow with confidence, especially the ones who've joined the team having had very little marketing experience and come to us and just flourished.
Great, nice answer. And then on the flip side, what do you find the most frustrating thing about working within marketing?
I think marketing are under a lot of pressure to keep up with all the latest innovations, and I think I've discovered the people who know the latest on everything are generally the ones that aren't that busy in their day job. So I think being able to achieve focus and still have your ear to the ground as to what might work and improve stuff within your own business, but actually it's avoiding that pressure and just focusing.
Yeah, good. And for you, what would you say is the ultimate goal of marketing?
Growth, driving growth, but making sure it's the right kind of growth that the business needs.
Yeah, good. And so when you're looking to appoint a marketing agency to support you, is there anything in particular that you look for in that agency?
Definitely. We've had loads of relationships, some good, some bad, got quite a few bad ones actually. For us, the ones that are really willing to be integrated into the business and work as part of our team, they're the ones that have the best relationships and most successful for us.
Okay. And do you feel as a whole, when you're working with agencies, do they have enough appreciation of what it's like to be on the inside, in-house?
I think most do, but we always look for a mixture of experience when we're appointing an agency anyway.
Okay. And then on the internal side, what characteristics do you look for in an individual when you're appointing somebody in the team?
They have to be personable, I think, for any role, regardless of whether it's marketing or not. Creativity, and that's in every sense of the word. And they have to be pragmatic as well, because I think it's easy for us to indulge in marketing, but actually we're a commercial operation. So we have to have a whole dose of pragmatism chucked in there every now and again.
Yeah, good. So if you could give one piece of advice to somebody who's looking to start a career currently in marketing, what would it be?
I think for anyone starting out and anyone in marketing now generally, it's about the remit of marketing is so much broader nowadays. So we really have to understand the businesses that we're working for, understand what makes them tick, understand the context of the business and question why we do things and not be afraid to question.
Good. And can you name one campaign that's been your single most successful campaign that you've been part of?
I've got a really bad memory. So it's no surprise that this campaign is one we did this year. There's been loads, but actually this year we launched a new service to our estate agency market. It was a broader suite of services and it was really successful in terms of the leads and the new clients that it brought on. But actually for me, what I loved about it was a really organic process in that the new services we created came from demand from our clients. So we heard murmurings, they wanted things, we talked to them, we had focus groups, we developed this package of services around that and we launched it and we saw the results. It was great.
That's interesting because that's when marketing goes beyond just selling things. It's actually about listening, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, and increasingly we're operating as product as well, which is great.
Yeah, that's good. So if you didn't work within marketing, what would your dream job be?
I always wanted to be an architect.
Okay.
Too many house shows. I love
yeah. And can you name one business that inspires you?
Honest answer, no. I mean, there are loads, but I was thinking about this the other day, and for me, this year is the year of the local business. Yeah, I mean, some of the businesses around us have just done amazing things the way they've embraced social marketing, things they've probably never had to do or never had the inclination to do. And actually there's been so many great examples of businesses doing really great organic, genuine local marketing via social media and have had huge success in weird times. So for me, it's the local businesses that are inspiring me this year.
Good one. And I think we all have days when we feel we've got a mental block, run out of ideas. What's your go-to?
Do you know what? We very rarely run out of ideas. For us, it's normally the time to implement them. I think if you're looking for ideas, you're normally going to come up with bad ones. For me, the best ones just come up when you kind of least expect them.
I'd agree. Middle of the night. They always seem better though in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you have to have your notes section on your phone ready.
And then try and make sense the next day. Last question, you've fired on through, brilliant. What would you say has been the biggest change you've seen in marketing in the last 10 years?
I think because of what's happened in digital, marketing has changed from being an art form into a science. And for me, back in the day when I first started, we'd really indulge in messaging, creative ideas, and we'd talk all the time about what our gut feel was. And now 90% of our decisions are data driven. And that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing, because the data is increasingly right. And then it's about us then layering on our creative instincts to sense check those decisions. So that's the biggest change for me. We're data scientists half the time.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, that was fascinating. Really good answers, really interesting to hear. Thank you. And how are things at Moneypenny at the moment? Or working a lot remotely? And
yeah, all remote. Well, certainly for marketing we are, and yeah, it's working really well for us. Team are happy. We're doing loads, and it's everything else aside, it's been quite an exciting year because of all the change, and we've all had to react and respond in different ways. So it's at least shaken things up a little bit for us in marketing.
Well, we've certainly still seen your message out there, and we can see how it's adapted and been responsive to the times that are changing, but you're on it as always. And no, that's been brilliant. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been fascinating.
Oh, thanks very much.